Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I can't exactly say welcome back because this is the first video that I'm actually uploading. I do have like lots of videos that I was like, this is gonna be the first video, and then it never was. I'm trying to keep a solid train of thought right now. I decided a few days ago, for absolutely zero reason at all, that I wanted to challenge myself to stay awake for 48 hours straight. Zero sleep. None at all. And, well, I did that. I did. I survived. I made it. Here we are, guys. I'm very tired still. I'm so very sleep deprived. Like, the effects are still there. Like, sometimes I can't even say a straight sentence, so if this intro goes well, it'll be a miracle. It will, because Lord knows my brain is not working. Yeah, we had a lot of things happening, you know. I was tired. The first night, it was great. I went through it. It zoomed by, and I was like, yeah, I can totally do this again. And then the second night hit, and I was like, I can't. No, I can't. But don't worry, I made it. I did. And I turned to you guys through it all, which was helpful. You guys were very helpful. I want to say thank you to all of you guys that believed in me that I could do this. Thank you to those of you who didn't believe in me as well, because that just made me push myself harder, you know? Push myself harder. Not to prove you guys wrong or anything. Like, no, that wasn't my intentions, but I'm a pretty competitive person, so, you know, you guys were like, no, I don't think you can do it, and I was like, well, watch this, you know? That's pretty much proving you wrong. I'm gonna stop talking about that now. But, yeah, it was fun. It was fun, it was challenging, it was definitely exhausting, very taxing. My mental health exists, but my mental capacity, that's a different story. Anyway, before I show you guys this footage, okay, because there's a lot of footage, before I show you guys this footage and probably bore you to death if this intro hasn't done that already, be sure to like this video if you enjoy it. I did put a lot of hard work into this video, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Not really blood, but there was a lot of sweat and tears. There was a lot of tears. I was crying. I was literally crying the second night. I was rocking to like stay awake. But yeah, be sure to like this video if you enjoy it. If you don't, feel free to dislike it. I'm gonna be honest, I can't control what you do, so if you want to dislike it, you can dislike it. That's your God-given right. Subscribe to my channel and turn on.
Subscribe to the channel.
Wow.
Oh my
wow. Oh my gosh. And turn on the post notifications so that you're notified whenever I upload a video. Comment down below what other content you want to see from me. If you want to see more challenges, if you want to just see day-to-day vlogs, just comment that down below. Just made it back home from the coffee shop. Yeah, coffee secured. It was kind of like overfilled, so it kind of spilled a little bit, but I have a napkin sitting on top that's like soaking up the extra. But coffee, we got it. It's so good. It's raining, but I managed to like get over and get back in like a downtime. So it's probably gonna start pouring again, which is just great for me because the rain puts me to sleep. So I chose the perfect night to start this challenge when it's gonna be raining all night. So that's lovely. I don't know, I'm gonna take my glasses off. I don't know if you can see, but like my eyes are kind of red now. Not because I'm like super tired, but like just because I'm cold. My house is like an icebox, it's freezing cold. And I wanna like crawl under my covers, but then I don't wanna get too comfortable and get too warm because then I might fall asleep. No, I've actually been up since like noon today, so this is going to be a little bit more probably than 48 hours of being asleep. I mean awake, asleep? My gosh, then of being not sleep. I'm trying to be not sleep, so it's going to be probably more than 48 hours because of the fact that I don't want to like cover my mic, because of the fact that I have like been awake since noon today, but I started this challenge at 5 p.m. today, so I can sleep deprived. Being awake for 48 hours straight. Yeah, I think there was like some reverse thing in the coffee, because that could be what it is. Honestly, I was alright, but now I'm kind of like tired. Well, we will see how tonight goes. Yeah. Tomorrow, I do have church tomorrow. Alright guys, it's voiceover heaven. I spent this part of this time, like, literally coloring. I was coloring for like an hour. It wasn't all night, but it was like from I think like 3 a.m. to like 4 a.m. But it was like it was a solid minute, you know. It was a solid minute. I was sitting there coloring, and yeah, I sat there, I colored, I was skipping ads. So whenever, like, if you ever see me pick up the remote, that's what I was doing. I was like skipping the ads on my TV because I was watching YouTube. But yeah, this was like the most basic thing. I was coloring in, I think, like the letter L made out of flowers. I don't know why I chose to color that, but like that's what I did. And then like after this I proceeded to read a book, but it literally just was like 3 pages because I was not going to sit there and actually read the whole book. But yeah, this is mostly me just like color selecting and everything. I spent an hour drawing a tiny piece of paper with the letter L, and then I cut off the borders. So yeah, I was very productive during this time, trying to stay awake very late at night for the first night. So yeah. Running out of things to do, so here I am watching dessert videos to try to stay awake. They're making donuts right now. They were decorating cakes, and yeah, I'm not really like too tired, but I am a little tired. Like everyone in my house is sleeping right now. So like this part was literally later that morning after the sun rose, obviously. I was just sitting there. I had company, obviously. I wasn't there alone. I wasn't struggling, you know. Well, I was struggling, actually. I was very tired by this point. But I was up, debating whether I should have gone to the coffee shop or not. But at this point, I was just asking him how to, like, say random colors in a different language. Yeah, that's how I was staying awake. I was being weird and random and asking stupid questions. But yeah, shout out, because he kept me awake. He did so much. I didn't call him till the sun was up because like rules and stuff. I wanted to like be respectful of that. But yeah, he helped me out so much. I love this man. So much love for this man. So yeah, that's basically what this was. Me trying to stay awake and not fall asleep. Back at it again, coloring. I didn't get like much footage from this day, actually. Like, this was the second day, but I didn't film all that much because most of that day was like a family thing, and like we were having like family talks and conversations. But like here I am again coloring because, you know, what else do you do to stay awake? Like, I'm weird. People like relax to coloring, you know? It helps them like chill out and stuff. No, not me. I was using it to stay awake as long as possible, but this was the second night. This was actually Sunday night, and I was just sitting here, obviously, coloring. I actually didn't finish this picture because I had to stop because I was getting like super loopy. So yeah, I had to stop and like do something else to stay awake for this point in time. It's 12:17 right now, which means that there's 4 hours and 43 minutes left of this 48 hour. Wait, would it be? No, it'd be 3. 3? Wait. No. No. It'd be 4, because once the 43 minutes is up, then it's 4 hours. Because it's, you know. Anyway, you get the gist. 4 hours and 43 minutes left of no sleep, which is exciting. I get to sleep again. I don't know. I think I might go to sleep not right at 5, maybe like a little bit after. I just don't know how long I want to sleep for at that first point in time, you know, if I want to take a nap to just like refresh, or if I want to dive into like a full sleep, you know? I don't know. I have absolutely no idea.
Okay, let's start one more time.
So yeah, that's pretty much what's happening with today. Just got back home from the store. I did not drive. It's probably a good thing because I almost fell asleep in the passenger seat. But yeah, just got back home from the store. Gonna get ready for lunch. I ate a super early breakfast this morning at like 6, I think. I was going through a lot very early this morning, like between the hours of 4 a.m. and 7 a.m. I was going through a lot. I was dealing with micro sleeps. I had a couple hallucination moments. I just was dealing with a lot. I couldn't sit still because sitting still was putting me to sleep. So I was like rocking back and forth. It was a lot. I didn't want to like it was scary for me. All right. So this was Monday night after the challenge. Like the challenge was over at 5 p.m. This was around I think like a little after midnight. Basically just like doing skincare, you know. That's what I was doing. I did actually take a nap at like 5:43 or something like that, like Monday evening. I was out and about with my mom and my sister, so I was in the car, I fell asleep, and I ended up waking up a couple of times. I was like literally so out of it. Like it was so bad, absolutely horrible. It was one of like the worst things that I've ever experienced. Um it was like wisdom teeth extraction 2.0. It was so bad. But like basically here, I'm just getting ready for bed. I was like so out of it here too. Like I was trying really hard not to show it, but I was just over this challenge, honestly. I'm putting my hair in 2 braids. I didn't have a comb, so I was like using my hands for everything. Even like parting it as you saw. And this was actually very difficult because I couldn't get my hands to like grip my hair properly, and it was not being my friend. Um, and I was about to go to sleep, so I was also trying to get my hair manageable, so I was wetting it, but I didn't want to like wet it too much so that it was like, you know, too wet to like lay down. It was like mostly dry by the time I went to sleep. But yeah, this took me about like 45-ish minutes, I want to say. So I didn't like actually go to sleep until after 1 a.m., which I think I talk about in the next clip, but this was like the most stressful thing that I'd ever done. So I do not recommend doing this. I don't at all. I don't even endorse my decision to do this. So I would not recommend that you stay up for 48 hours. But like by the end of this, I was honestly super happy that like I was able to lay down and sleep. Um and yeah, this half was harder for me to do. I don't even know why it was so difficult. Like, I did it and then I ended up taking it down because it just felt wonky. So I, like, redid it and it still was weird. But I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm not trying to impress anyone. But, yeah, this was like I said, it was hard. It was challenging. I was so tired. And guys, it's 1:16 a.m. now. I'm not pulling another all-nighter. I'm actually about to go to sleep for the first time in literally 3 days, essentially, because I really didn't sleep much. On Saturday, I ended up going to bed at 3 a.m. on Saturday, and then, like, I just woke up a few minutes ago. After almost like 13 hours. I really don't think that was healthy, but you know, nothing I did these past 2 days, almost 3, nothing really was like healthy. That makes sense. Yeah. I'm still super tired. If I could, I'd go back to sleep and just sleep. But I can't. So I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna make my bed, and pretty much just start my day. I'm probably gonna eat something. That would be a good idea. And drink a lot of water to kind of bring this headache down. This is like one of the worst headaches I've had in my life. Yeah. It's not fun at all. The aftermath is definitely hitting me. Well, I'm gonna end the vlog here. So next time we see each other, you'll be watching it, hopefully.